Against all odds, God restored Jerusalem, Judea, and Samaria back to the nation of Israel during the War of 1967. Lost to Israel for thousands of years, this region contains the lifeblood and heartbeat of the Jewish people. Yet the struggle has not been easy. Propaganda, terrorism, and international pressure have been the constant companion of the courageous men and women who have dared to call this place home. I'm Rabbi Tuli Weiss, and these are the stories of Jerusalem, Judea, and Samaria, Israel's biblical heartland, God's land. Sharon, we're here in one of the most beautiful communities in all of Judea and Samaria, Efrat. Tell us the story about how you and your friends developed the Dagan Hill.
So when we came to Efrat, there were only 3 hills. Even though Efrat had a municipal boundary that included 7 hills, at the time of the Oslo Agreement, only 3 hills were populated, so the 4 other hills were in danger. Many people of Efrat were dismayed by the fact that, God forbid, we might not be able to build on our other hills. So one night, a plan was hatched. We decided that we would go up to the Dagan, which is, at that time, was our northernmost hill, or supposed to be our northernmost hill. And we called our friends, and we told them that we were planning a Zionist activity. We didn't tell them where we were going. They had no idea what the Zionist activity was. And we get to the Dagan, and they're like, where are we? We're on Givat HaDagan, Efrat's northernmost hill. Well, what are we doing here? We're settling the land. The next morning, we were shocked that we were still there, that the army let us stay there. And every morning afterwards, for the next 3 weeks, we were shocked again that we were still there. But we began getting the Dagan ready for people. We lived a fantastic 3 weeks up on the Dagan. It was just so much fun. Even eating peanut butter and jelly every single day was fun. And then one morning we woke up to red signs on the refrigerator and all kinds of different items on the Dagan that we were being evacuated. Evacuation notices. And we felt very frightened because we were very few in number. And suddenly we saw from this area, right where we're sitting, we saw like a snake, and it was a snake of people.
Reinforcements.
Yes, our friends from Efrat and Gush Hatzion had come to be with us. And they pulled us down, we ran back up. They pulled us down, they ran back up. Towards the evening, they got smart and they put us on buses. And they carted us off to the Bethlehem jail, the prison. And we sat there. I think there were like 200 of us who were sitting overnight. In the morning, we woke up, they gave us breakfast, a cucumber, a tomato, and an egg. And then they let us go. And then we planned our next aliyah to the Dagan. We went up to the Dagan 2 more times. And finally, I think the government just said, what's with these women? We can't deal with these crazy women of the Dagan. And look, it took 10 years, or even more than 10 years, to finally build on the Tamar and the Dagan. But look at how beautiful it is now. Look how many, I think there are like 350 families that live on the Dagan today.
Including your own children.
My own children. That was my dream, that one day my children would live in the Dagan, and I got it. So my eldest son and his children and his family live in the Dagan. My other kids are spread all over Israel, but thank God. We love Israel, so it's okay.
One group of courageous Jewish women led to the settlement of thousands of Jews all over the biblical heartland. Jerusalem, Judea, and Samaria are not the occupied territories. It's not the West Bank. It is Israel's biblical heartland. To learn more about the stories and the people of Judea and Samaria, visit www.keepgodsland.com.